Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video. First, we're going to type in Canva in our app store. Since I already have the app, we're just going to press open. And then after you press open, you're going to look at the bottom left corner for the plus sign. And then next, what we're going to do, we're just going to scroll and we're going to look for poster. You're going to click poster, press blank, and we're going to go ahead and select our headshot. So first, what we're going to do is press the plus. Then we're going to press page because we want to do 2 pages, one for our headshot, one for our body shot. And so you're going to press the first page one more time, and you're going to press the plus. And then now what you're going to do is select image. Now is the time you pick the headshot that you want to use. So I'm picking my headshot. I'm going to zoom in on it and make it bigger, make it smaller. Just make sure it's even. You always want to make sure it's even because once you put your text on it. And so now we're going to press text. They have all these different styles that you can use, but I just wanted to be basic today just so I can show you guys how to make the comp cards. So I'm just going to press the basic. I'm going to go ahead and put in my first name. I'm going to bold it just so I can put some pizzazz to it. You know what I mean? Just to make it my own little taste or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and place it at the bottom. I'm going to zoom it in. Try to line it up with the middle of the page. And so after we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to swipe to the next page. We're going to click the plus again. And then we're going to go ahead and pick our images. After you pick your 4 images, we're going to start with the text at the bottom of the screen. But before we get into that, when you pick your image, make sure that you have enough room to put 4 on the page. Okay, so right here, I already have my second image. It takes a little bit of time, so that's why I kind of sped forward. And we're going to go ahead and add another image. I was trying to decide which body shot I wanted to use. So I picked one. We're going to go ahead and try to line it up with the one that's on the top. And once you're doing this, it's going to take a little bit of time. Yes, you're going to get frustrated. But hey, at the end, it's going to be all worth it because you're going to have your comp card. And baby, you did it on your phone. So give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Because it's easy, but you just have to have patience. Like the steps are really 1, 2, 3. But patience is key, okay? Patience is key. So now I'm just playing around with this image, just trying to make sure it's even though after I finish this, it's not going to be even. But as long as you make sure yours is even before you print it, you're good. You're good. So I'm going to select one more image. Going to press the image, going to press camera roll. We're going to scroll and we're going to find the image that we want to use. I would say when you print this, make sure that you use cardstock and not flimsy paper because to me that's just not professional. And you can really print this either like at your home or you can go to Office Depot or like what other places that you have around you to print. Even though I know it's like the virus going on around right now, but when it's over and done, you can go ahead, get out your house and print your comp card. So next what we're going to do is we're going to add our text. So we're going to press the plus and then we're going to go ahead and press text. So first what I like to do is put my first and last name. Well, actually, I changed my mind and I decided to make the font a little bit smaller. So I picked 16 just so that I can have enough room. I decided to actually put my measurements first and then my information at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my height. I usually like to do head to toe, so I'll do like height, bust, waist, then hips, and then I'll go back up and then I'll name like my eye color and hair color and stuff. So my height is 5'9", waist 25. So usually that's for females. I don't know what the males, what like their requirements are, but I know that they usually ask for like your jacket size, I think, and collar size, your inseam, your height. I think it's your chest, your shoe size, stuff like that. But I'm not really sure, so I don't want to give you false information. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to continue to type my information at the top. As you can see, like it's starting to go off the screen. So what I have to do is I kind of have to move it over and line it up with the middle, so as I type, the words can kind of move to the left. But you'll see this right now. I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I mean, y'all gonna have trial and error, okay? But at the end, it's gonna be all worth it. Cause I'm telling you, you're gonna get frustrated, but it's gonna be all worth it. So now that I finally did that, I'm just gonna continue typing. I'm gonna, yeah, continue typing. My hair is black, as you can see. As you can see now, it's starting to kind of make two lines. So all you have to really do about that is pinch it and like make it really, really tiny. And then once you do that, you just kind of like zoom it out, and it's going to get longer. And once it gets longer, it's going to get smaller. And so you can just make that even with the middle of the page, and then it's going to look correct. It's going to look the correct way. Okay, so here I finally lined it up to the middle of the page. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click text again. And this time, I'm going to do my first name, last name, phone number, and email address. Please, please, please make sure that your information is correct. Make sure you read it. Make sure you reread it. Make sure you go back and reread it again and again. Because if you get a call back and you hand them this comp card and it's not your correct information, or you made a wrong step and you put the wrong information, they're going to call somebody else and you're going to think you didn't get it, but in reality you did. So just make sure that your information is correct. Like I'm telling y'all, reread it and read it again and read it again and go over it again. Have somebody else look at it, because you really don't want to make that mistake. Honestly, I haven't made the mistake, but still, like, it's possible. Mistakes happen, and you don't want to do that. So first I did my first name, last name, and then next I put my phone number. Of course, this is not my phone number, but it's going to be my phone number today. And then after that, you just put your email address, and make sure that you have an appropriate email address. Like, make sure it's like appropriate email address, because people look at stuff like that. So you don't want to get denied because of your email address. And so now, as you can see, we have to pinch it to make it really, really tiny again, just so that when we zoom out, it can be even with the middle of the screen, and also be even with the first line of measurements that we have. And yes, I know the second picture at the bottom left corner is not even, but hey, I'm just trying to get this video out for you guys. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, but just make sure that y'all's like perfect, okay? So next, what you're going to do, we're almost done. We're going to press the back arrow, and then now we're going to press our image. We're going to go ahead and go to the top right corner. We're going to press the arrow with the line under it. That's going to save it to your camera roll. We're going to do that for our headshot, and then we're also going to do that for our body shot. So now I really just want to take the time out to thank you guys so much for tuning in for another video. I hope this was really helpful to all of the models out there that maybe don't have access to a computer. But baby, you can make this on your phone too, because my first comp card, I made it on my phone. And every time I add a casting, they always say, oh, your headshots are so pretty. Like, your comp card looks so professional. I'm like, thank you. I made it on my phone. Okay, now that our pictures are saved into our camera roll, I really hope that this helped all the models out there. Yes, you can make your comp card on your phone. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and press that post notification button because I will be consistent and I will be posting more videos. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.